Okay, there's a really important and interesting case going on right now in Georgia involving Airbnb, which could have major ramifications for property owners and guests who use Airbnb. So what happened was a guest went to a house in Georgia that had a tree swing. He went in the swing and the branch actually broke, causing the tree swing to collapse to the ground, and the guest got injured. So the guest is actually suing the hosts of the property as well as Airbnb for premise liability because he says they failed to keep the property up to snuff and failed to inspect the tree because apparently he claims it was actually rotted and wasn't able to support the tree swing. Thus, he's suing them for liability. Now, the property owners and hosts actually, unfortunately, do not own an LLC, which contains the property, and actually own the property in their own name. This is very unfortunate because an LLC would have actually protected them and caused limited liability if the lawsuit was able to proceed. Another major issue in the case is actually insurance coverage. So they likely do have insurance, but the question is, do they have insurance as a homeowner or a business operator? And will their insurance actually cover commercial rentals? Because that's a major distinction under the law, a homeowner or a business operator. Because a homeowner actually has a lower standard of care when it comes to premise liability, which means it's harder to sue them and get a victory. Because as a homeowner, you're not expecting guests to get injured, so you likely don't have to go through major production to inspect everything and make sure everything is clear for your guests. But if you're a business operator, they have a higher standard of care, a higher duty of care. Part of their job is to make sure that their guests don't get hurt. So if, in fact, that the court decides or their insurance company lists them as business operators, this could open them up to more liability and make the lawsuit more successful. Now, also on the other hand, we have the issue of, can the guests successfully sue Airbnb? Because after all, the host had the property, not Airbnb. Airbnb is just a method to which the guest booked the property. But if we look at cases like Uber or Lyft or Amazon, they have been opened up to potential liability. But still, when it comes to Airbnb, this has never been borne out in the courtroom before. So this is a really important case that could have major ramifications on property investors, Airbnb guests and owners, as well as the Airbnb company itself.